Hey guys, Nick's Picks back here. We got me, Rick, and Kendrick breaking down the Week 9 NFL predictions. You're going to get all our picks on this episode. But first, subscribe, like, and comment on this YouTube channel. We really want y'all to subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Follow us on TikTok, getting our chalkboard community Discord premium, posting plays in there every single day. 6 cappers, 10 different sports, 12 months of the year, all year, 365. 24/7. This is Nick's Picks, and let's get started in our own Week 9. So, well, first off, let's talk about the standings. I'm first, 83 and 39. Kendrick in second, 6 games back, 77 and 45. Rick is 8 games back, 75 and 47. Rick, you've cut it to 8. A little momentum here.
Yeah, one win at a time, right? Last week was a good week overall. Picked up a few games on Kendrick, picked up one on you. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Last week was one of the weeks that it's going to take what it takes to catch up. So we'll see how this week turns out.
Yeah. All three of us within 8 of each other. Kendrick, any comments on the standings?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was the only one that took Atlanta to win. They came off that win over the Buccaneers. Tennessee came out with Will Levis and got the win. That's okay. And then the Chiefs, which we all didn't get that one right. Same with the Saints and the Colts. I did not get that one right. Ricky got that one right. And you did as well. I think I was the only one on the Colts that week. But yeah, got another good week. I can't say that it's as predictable, but we're going to have a good week this week. And I think standings are going to get closer between me and Rick as we try to catch up to you.
Yeah, can't wait. Midway point, hard to believe. But any big things y'all want to talk about on the previous week, Week 8?
The only big thing I saw was Kansas City didn't look too well against Denver. Probably one of the biggest things is the Raiders fired pretty much the whole staff last night. Woke up to that, so that was pretty unique on Halloween. So we'll see how this week goes for week number 9.
All right, Kendrick, get us started on the Thursday night football.
All right, Thursday night football. We have the Tennessee Titans versus my Steelers. This is a game where I'm not going to fade the Steelers this week. I'm going to take them, even though we got a little bit of injuries going on. It looks like the Steelers activated Cameron Hayward back. That's huge for the defense. I think this young Will Levis in here for Tennessee won't be able to hold up with the Steelers defense as I'm hoping. So give me the Steelers.
Yeah, it's going to be one of them physical matchups. But I just don't see Will Levis going to go against this defense. Looks like Pickett's going to be able to play for the Steelers. Give me the Steelers to win. Will Levis, I think, looked pretty good last week, but going up against a pretty good defense, and with him being a rookie, not being able to see much at all, I think it'll be a disadvantage going into this game.
Yeah, first primetime game here. Thursday night for Will Levis at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh just lost one at home, so it's a back-to-back here at home. They ain't losing back-to-back. This is a minimum 3-unit play for me tomorrow, just a heads up for y'all. So we're taking the Steelers all day. I think this is a lock. But, yep, it's a clean sweep, all three of us on Pittsburgh. Kendrick, take us away to Germany.
Yeah, starting off our morning in Germany, we have the Dolphins versus the Chiefs. Who you like here, Rick?
Give me the Dolphins here. Chiefs just hasn't looked good in the last couple of weeks. Mahomes supposedly under the weather. Then he's got to travel across seas, whatever. But I think Dolphins firepower is going to be a little bit too much this game. I'll be curious to see how Dolphins game plan will be for as going up against a pretty good team like Nick mentioned in other podcasts that Dolphins, seem to struggle in big games. But I think it's due to coaching. We'll see what McDaniels draws up for this game. But I like the Dolphins to win this one.
I'm going to take the Chiefs here. I think Tyreek is better on the Dolphins than he was for the Chiefs. Just a big game, a lot of eyes on this game, even though I probably won't be, but just rolling out of bed that morning. But I think the Chiefs have the chemistry to get it done against these. About said Buffalo, but against these Dolphins.
Yeah, this was pretty simple for me. I'm taking the Chiefs. Coming off a loss, Dolphins have not beat a team with a winning record this year. Chiefs have a little bit better of a defense than the Dolphins. Tough division game. The Chiefs played last weekend, but in Germany, 9 o'clock in the morning, anything could happen. But I'm going to take the Chiefs to pull it out. I just think they slightly have a better defense than the Dolphins. I don't know if they'll be able to stop, especially after the poor offensive performance from the week before. So give me the Chiefs.
All right, start off Sunday, 1 p.m. games. We have the Vikings versus the Falcons. Vikings made a big move, picked up Dobbs. I was hoping that they would pick up Trey Lance from the Cowboys. I like him a little bit better there. But I think Vikings with a new quarterback, he's still going to have to learn the system. I'm going to give Atlanta a bounce back game this week and to beat the Vikings.
Yeah, this one's going to be really, really tough game. I don't know if Dobbs would be active for this game or not, but they're going to go with the Falcons on this one to barely win. If Dobbs maybe had a week or two, maybe a little bit different, but give me the Falcons to win one here.
Yep. I'm taking the Falcons. Can't trust the team. First game without Kirk Cousins. It's pretty sad to see because they were on the rise. They were turning around. But this week it's going to be rise up Falcons. I think they get it done at home. Ridder's lost one game. That was his last game, and we're gonna ride the trend. He ain't gonna lose back to back at home. Law averages Falcons get it done at home.
Next up, we have the Cardinals versus the Browns. Who you like here, Nick?
Got to go with the Browns here. Coming off the loss in Seattle. Seattle won on the last, pretty much last drive of the game, and stole one. But I'm going to take the Browns to pull it out. Yeah, they'll probably cover the spread. Dobbs is gone for the Cardinals. New quarterback for them. Should be a big week for the Browns defense and fantasy. Give me Cleveland.
Yeah, give me the Browns in this spot.
Yeah, simple here. The Cardinals lost Dobbs, like you said. I don't even know who the backup is, but Murray's still out. Give me the Browns. Next up, we got the Rams facing Green Bay Packers. Yeah, this one, I keep saying the Packers are going to have a bounce back week, but I think this is it against this struggling Rams team. So give me the bounce back. Third time's the charm. Rams to lose to the Green Bay Packers.
It's gonna be one of the toss-up games. Let's see what Stafford's injury looks like. Dinged his thumb up pretty good last week. Give me the Packers in this one.
I'm going to take the Packers as well. I don't see them losing at home here. They got to stop the losing streak. They've lost, 4 games in a row? This would be 5, and they're at home. And Rick, I remember someone getting on the TikTok one day and saying, "I told you the Packers would be better than what you said," and they were 2-1. And ever since that comment was made, now they're 2-5. Rick, do you remember that?
Sure do. Still got my papers, my predictions right here, boys. Keep my
Yep. So
receipts.
Packers are going to get win number 3 this week. They're going to stop the bleeding. Green Bay and Lambeau.
All right, next up we have the Commanders versus the Patriots. Who do you like here, Rick?
Ugh, it's give me the Patriots, and reason being is they're playing a little bit better last week against the Dolphins. Kind of hung into a divisional game right there. And 49ers in the fire sale lost two pretty good defenders on the outside, as far as on the D line. They still got a couple good D tackles. That's pretty nasty. So I'm gonna take a little surprise here. I think Patriots get the dub.
Yeah, I agree. I'm taking the Patriots here to beat the Commanders. It's a home game, Gillette Stadium. It's going to be a decent temperature in the 50s, mid 50s there for them. I'm liking the way the Patriots. Hopefully, hopefully Mac Jones can get something going here. But yeah, give me the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm taking the Patriots as well. Commanders selling out, getting rid of everyone. Sweat, Chase Young gone. New England at Gillette.
All right, next up we got the Chicago Bears versus the Saints. I'm going Saints here. The Bears, that quarterback, he came in first game, had a good game since then. It's not. I don't think it's a Fields problem. I think it's a team as it is a problem as a whole. I'm definitely taking the Saints here to get the win. Derek Carr, let's go.
Yep, Saints.
Going with the Saints as well. Badgett for the Bears is the first D2 quarterback to ever start an NFL game, much less in a rookie season. And he did win one of those, 1-1, but he's going to fall to 1-2, going on the road to New England. Rick, any comments on your team letting the first time ever Division II quarterback start an NFL game and give y'all the first loss?
Sloppy tackling. Yeah, I watched that game. I mean, he didn't. I don't think he ever threw the ball past 10 yards. He threw the ball short and poor play calling. I mean, I could have got the W that day.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, move on.
All right, next up we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Baltimore Ravens. Who you like here, Nick? Let's hear it.
1 o'clock for my West Coast Seahawks. I think the Ravens are going to win this game, but I think the Seahawks covered the spread. I think this is going to be lower scoring than what people think. I think a lot of people think high scoring here, but I believe it's going to be low scoring. Give me the Ravens winning on a Justin Tucker field goal.
Yeah, give me the Ravens here. I think it's being a good physical game between the two. But I like the Ravens to win here. I think they're getting a little bit more momentum right now in total, and it's like they're finally starting to gel a little bit on the offensive end.
I agree. Even though the Seahawks are doing good, this is going to be a tough game for them to win. I like them to keep it close, though, like Nick says. But yeah, give me the Ravens to get the win here. All right, starting off last 1 o'clock game, we have the Buccaneers versus the Texans. The Texans coming off that loss to the Carolina Panthers. I was not expecting that. None of us were, I don't believe. I think this is a good spot for Tampa Bay, though, to get a win against a team that's coming off another loss as well. Give me the Buccaneers to get the win this week.
Yeah, it's going to be one of them games that's going to be like 17-14 or something like that. I think Tampa Bay gets the W, barely though.
I'm taking the Texans. I love this spot. They just lost to a winless Panthers team. And the Buccaneers are not as good as they was the first 3 weeks. I think we just made them overrated. I'm going with the Texans here after an embarrassing loss to a winless Panthers team. Texans at home.
All right, starting off our 4 o'clock games, we have the Colts versus the Panthers. Who you like here, Rick?
Give me the Colts here. I think Panthers 1 game winning streak comes to an end. Now that the Colts is really looked at it that much of impressive, but it's another snoozer of a game it seems like. But give me the Colts.
Yeah, I mean, I can't trust Bryce Young. And these Carolina Panthers, they got their first win. At least they didn't get skunked this year. They can still get the number, get a higher draft pick, which I think they traded away to the Bears anyway. But yeah, give me the Colts to beat the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts here. What do you do after a 0-6 team wins their first game of the season? You fade them the next week. Give me the Colts. Colts have lost a couple here. I think they get it done.
Next up, we got the Giants versus the Raiders. I think these Giants tried to get a little spark in them and try to get something going here. Looks like the Raiders are going to bench Jimmy G and put Aiden O'Connell in. Give the young guys some reps. I think that's a good move, and I think they get the win this week against the Giants.
Yeah, give me the Raiders here. I like the spot. Raiders defense has actually been playing pretty good. Offense has been complete opposite. Obviously, new staff, new coach, new offense coordinator, same defensive coordinator. So that I think about me in the favor. Got a rookie starting quarterback. Darren Waller is going to be out for the Giants. I like the Raiders in this spot.
Give me the Raiders at home. Giants are depleted. Daniel Jones, Tyrod Taylor, Darren Waller is now out. A
I
lot
think
of
Daniel
missing.
Jones is going to start.
Well, Barkley playing too.
As far as I know.
Yeah, I still think y'all get it done at home. Giants have too many missing pieces altogether. Give me the Raiders.
All right, next up, we got what might be one of the greater games of the week. We got the Cowboys versus the Eagles. Who do you like here, Nick?
Taking the Eagles at home. I think they split the division series. Dallas gets the win when they come back there. Just I think Eagles are slightly the better team, especially with Cowboys coming off that big win against the Rams last week.
Yeah, give me the Eagles, and I think Eagles sweep it. To be successful against good NFL teams, you got to be able to run the ball. Cowboys can't do that. Eagles right now just got a lot going for them. They don't quit. As you seen last week, they played a tough opponent, division opponent. They was down over 2 scores, come back, won it on the road, big win. But I like the Eagles to win.
Yeah, I think these Eagles are going to be back-to-back NFC. They're going to win their division back-to-back this year. First time in a long time. And I don't think that the Cowboys will put them up too much of a fight, but I'm with on Nick, though. I think that, once they travel to the Cowboys, they might take an L there. But we'll see if they stay consistent the way they are. They're my number one team right now, so I'm going to continue with them. All right, Sunday night football. We got the Buffalo Bills versus Cincinnati Bengals. This is hard for me. It's kind of my toss-up game. I think it's going to be a close one. Going to be a nice physical game, as we all would like to see. We'd mentioned earlier, 10 hours of football straight, 12 hours of football straight. Going to have the eyes locked on the TV. Don't forget to blink. But I'm going to give the Bengals the win at the end of the day here. I'm liking the Bengals and how they're heating up. And I think they can continue this win and beat the Bills.
Yeah, give me the Bengals here. Hopefully they finish the game this time.
God.
Too soon. And proud time too. No, I like the Bengals to win. I think we've said it last couple podcasts. They're starting to get going, And I think Burrow, I think he only had, 3 or 4 incomplete passes against that 49er defense. Looked really good. Him and Chase is obviously has got their connection. Bills, like again, you got to be able to run the ball. They can't. So give me the Bengals here.
Give me the Bengals here. Sunday night football at home. They're definitely heating up. Bills kind of just keeping pace, going through the motions, it feels like. But yeah, this was a very anticipated game last year. And I think this year it's not as must see. Maybe it's because it was later in the season last year and that had a lot of playoff implications. But I just can't go against Cincinnati at home. I would say Cincinnati is definitely a top 10 place, top 10 hardest place to play in prime time. Give me the Bengals.
All right. Monday night, we got the Chargers versus the Jets. Who you like here, Rick?
This will be a tough one here, boys. Chargers versus the Jets. Give me the Jets in this one. If it's the other way around, I might go to Chargers, even though Chargers don't have much of a home crowd. But the Herbert's just been a little bit loose with the ball ever since he broke his finger against the Raiders. The Jets defense is really, really good, and the Chargers defense is not as good as what it says. You're able to pass the ball on it as long as you can get time from Mack and Bosa, but they cannot defend the pass very well. So I think it's going to help Wilson.
Yeah, that Jets defense does worry me here. I think they could honestly get an interception this week. But I'm still going to give the Chargers the win at the end of the day. So give me the Chargers.
Yeah, this is a tough game. I think this is very sneaky. A small spread of 3. I could definitely see the Jets covering the +3 here in prime time at home. God, they're just such a scrappy, sneaky team. But I'm gonna go with the square play here. I'm gonna take the Chargers money line. I think they get it done on Monday Night Football to round out the 14 game slate of Week 9. What y'all's we got a few big games this week. What is y'all's prediction on the game of the week?
I want to say Cowboys and the Eagles. It's a 4 o'clock game. I like it. It could have been an 8 o'clock game, but they already have the Bills and the Bengals. But I'm going to go with the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Yeah, I think timing has got a lot to do with this. If you had the Dolphins and the Chiefs, either at a 1 o'clock or a 4 o'clock game, it may be a little bit different. But I would say the Eagles and Cowboys is going to be the most watched. We all know that. That's easy to say for the game of the week. But give me not to copy Kendrick, but I like the pick. That's what I would have chose. But give me the Dolphins and the Chiefs. I think the time slot's going to hurt a little bit. But give me that game.
To be different, I'm going to go with the Seahawks and the Ravens as the game of the week. I think this one's going to be tight. It's going to be close. Like I said, I had Justin Tucker winning it by a field goal. We're going to see where both teams lie. If the Seahawks have any chance of making a run in the playoffs, they got to be able to win on the road, and this is going to be a true test for them. We got some young defensive players this year in the draft. We're building that defense back to the 2013, 2014 days, hopefully. Geno Smith is a great game manager, and he just does enough to get us the wins. So I'm going to go Ravens versus the Seahawks as my game of the week. There's really a lot of games that are pretty boring this week, though.
Yeah. But I do got a little plug here. Sitting here pulling up the papers that on my preseason predictions here in my playoff bracket. you tuned into the our last podcast, we done a playoff bracket. I have all the same teams but one from what I made preseason until now. So I thought that was pretty cool. And the one team that would be the difference would be the Jets. I had them preseason in the playoffs, and right now I got them out of the playoffs.
Well, lines up pretty good. Some good predictions there. Y'all got any comments on my prediction about 8 months ago when I said the Lions would win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking that for my prediction this year with the Lions and the Ravens to go. If I could flex that out for the Ravens, I might honestly go with the Bengals. I'd like to see Joe Burrow get in one here. But man, that would be a strange matchup, Bengals and Lions. But I still like the Ravens to face the Lions in the Super Bowl. Heck, even the Dolphins could make it.
No, I was just gonna say the Lions. I mean, they're definitely on the right track. I don't know if this year will be the year. They're definitely playing good ball. They got to play a lot better than they did last week against the Raiders, where they could have been an oversight game. But you playing on prime time on a Monday Night Football, you got to show up better than what they did.
Let's get your last words. Tell them about our community and why they should get in, Rick.
Guys, get in. Today was the first day of the premium package. Get in. 6 cappers in there. Give across 10 sports, all the major sports going on. We have cappers in there that cover all the above. Great community, bunch of great guys in there. A lot of different opinions. A lot of different sports you probably wouldn't think of. Soccer, NASCAR, a lot of the sports a lot of people don't focus on, and we're highly up on those units. So really good stuff to pay attention on. Get in there while it's hot. Get in there before college basketball season gets started up here in about a week. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a great community. 6 of us. Got to pull up here on the other screen today. Having a great day as it's going. It's nothing but one of the best communities out there. Looks like we have 100 and right around 150 people in the premium already. Chalkboard will still post our free plays in there every day. We have free plays to share. As far as the merch goes, I'm wearing one of the pink ones. I know you can't see the NP logo well. I recreated this with the black outline over here. That's been fixed. Super comfy shirt. We have short sleeve, long sleeve, hoodies, beanies. Trying to get some hats on the way. Everything. I've already given away 3 things of merch. I gave away 2 hoodies and a shirt. Just stay tuned. Comment down below. I'll get you some merch. I'll choose somebody down below. Let us know who is your game of the week this week, and we'll choose a winner to win merch.
Yep. Kendrick been giving away a lot of merch, giving away a hoodie to good old Isaiah Willis from our Chalkboard and Premium Discord from Vermont. So that hoodie will be used well up there in that cold weather. But yeah, I ordered 7 items last night. I can't wait to get my gear and put it on and rep it. But what a journey. What a journey. 11 months of free picks. We went premium today officially. We're going to keep building, keep growing. The positive vibes is what we build on, and that's what we continue to strive to do. But all we ask is subscribe and support us. Hit that follow button on TikTok too. But subscribe to this YouTube. Let's keep growing. Until then, trust the process, stay true, stay disciplined, stay consistent. And if you have any questions, guys, any questions at all, send us a message. Do not hesitate. We will help you out the best to our knowledge. But until then, Godspeed. Y'all take it easy and have a good night.